Wait till you see this one.
Don't oversell him, Corky.
Take it easy, Ned.
Well, how'd you like it?
It's a great idea, Ned. By the time we leave winter quarters, it should be all worked out. Hey, Joey, why didn't you tell me he was this good when I signed him up in Shreveport 3 months ago?
Well, I hadn't seen him for a long time. I didn't know.
We even got a name for him. Fuzzy, the zaniest clown in the world.
Well, how's that for a press agent? Thanks, Corky.
Well, it is zany, and it's wonderful.
It'll work in great for a filler, Ned.
Well, that's what I was hoping, Mr. Champion. I'd like to pick up some extra money.
All right, it's a deal.
Yippee!
You think you can spare him from your troop, Joey?
Oh, sure I can. Ned's the best. He deserves a break.
Tell you what we'll do. Go in town to celebrate and have some ice cream sodas. Corky can have 3. How about that, Corky?
You all go ahead. I've got some mail to attend to.
Mr. Champion! Pete's in trouble with one of the water buffaloes down at the swamp. It's caught and he can't get out. Hurry, Lefty, get some rope right away. Come on.
Come on, Bimbo!
Come on, get that thing up there and bring him up. Hey, come on, fellas. The buffalo's back. Come on. I'm going to help the fellow. All right, Pete, hold on.
Take it easy, Pete. You'll never get him out that way.
I can't get out myself. Hurry up. There. Pass that rope back there now. Put her around his horns, Pete. What I'm trying to do, but his horns bigger than a cow's. All right, take up the slack. Whoa!
We're not doing any good here, Joey. Here, give me that rope.
Hey, Corky, get Bimbo to help.
Come on! Come on, Bimbo, pull! You're coming good, Bimbo! Come on, Bimbo, pull!
Gosh, that buffalo's heavier than that fat lady that I had to pull out of the mud in New Orleans that time, remember?
Yeah, I remember. And you've got to remember that's quicksand, not mud. If you'd put up a fence around that north pasture like I told you, that water buffalo wouldn't have got into this mess.
Get to it the first thing in the morning, boss.
See that you do.
You know, Uncle Joey, I've been thinking. Maybe Ned's act is even funnier than yours.
Well, I'd be glad if it was, Corky.
You'd be glad.
Sure. See a good man like Ned Bailey get a break? I'd be real glad. Say, did I ever tell you about the girl he was married to?
No, I didn't even know he was married.
Well, he's not anymore. She died about, 3 years ago. Ha! Oh, talk about a man being in love with a woman. 3 days after they were married, he fell off the high trapeze and never walked again. He never left her side for 10 years. The wonderful thing, he never burdened anyone with his troubles, never asked any favors, always had a smile. Fella could learn from that, Corky. A man doesn't run away from trouble. Not a real man. He stands and faces it. Takes the consequences, good or bad. You remember that, huh?
40, 150.
Whoa! All set, Ned.
Mr. Bailey? Bill says he's got a soda coming too, but I can have it.
Well, that sounds fair enough. Be right with you. the triumvirate.
Hey, Ned, as long as you're going into town, would you mind dropping off this mail for me?
Oh, I'd be glad to, Mr. Champion. Got one for the pot.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Yanni.
Take it easy with those sodas, Corky.
After vanilla and strawberry, I'll have a chocolate.
Good.
Can you say chocolate in French?
Mais oui, le chocolat. I'll tell you something, Corky. Stick to the King's English. You get more for your money.
Will you speak French? Who taught you how to speak French?
Oh, that was my wife, Corky. Loveliest little French gal you could ever see. Her name was Madeline. Madeline de Roche. She's just like a minuet on a trapeze.
Yeah, Uncle Joey was
I was telling him about time you and me got stuck in the wagon in that mud outside of Kansas City.
Yeah. Go on ahead and order for us, huh? Oh, and I will have aussi du chocolat. Take me a second to drop off this mail. Morning.
Morning.
Got a little business for you.
Okay. Take care of it right away.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
If you're looking for the Burke and Walsh mail, here it is.
Yeah, let me see that.
You fellas got a lot of patience waiting around like this.
You don't work for Pinkerton, mister, unless you have patience.
I wouldn't be a detective for all the tea in China.
I don't want your job, so that makes us even. Right on the button. He's there, all right. Same handwriting, same address. Look at that.
Yeah? How long you been looking for him?
A year and a half.
But I thought you said you didn't know who he is.
We didn't even know where to look for him until a week ago. Won't take long now. Just send it through, mister. Did you ever see that writing before?
No. What's the envelope got to do with it?
Well, the thief has been sending the money back to the bank in Omaha, $50, $75 at a time. Like an accountant. He even sends a statement each time on the balance owed.
Then why trail him down like this? Why not give him a chance to make good?
Well, that's not my job, whether he sends the money back or not. I don't decide his guilt. That's for the courts. He's wanted, and I'm bringing him in.
What makes you so sure he's with my show?
You ever hear of Pawnee City, Council Bluff, Bonneville?
I should. We've played every one of them.
I know you did. And every time they got one of these letters at the bank, it just happened to come from the town on the day that you played it. I just checked with the post office an hour ago. Found another one of these things.
Okay, what's our next move?
Doggone, I fixed this old harness so many times that more baling wire than there is leather.
Do you think I'll ever be able to speak French like you do?
Well, sure. First, you gotta learn this old French song I'm writing down here for you.
Then move over.
Well, there we are. Now, shall we all try it together?
Yeah.
Here we go now.
Alouette, gentle alouette.
Alouette, je te plume. No, look. No, here it is. Alouette, gentil alouette.
Oh.
Alouette, je te plumerai. Okay, let's try it now, huh? Alouette, gentil alouette. Alouette, je te plumerai.
Well, Mr. Nolan, you've met everybody, compared their handwriting, and you still haven't got your man.
Maybe. You still say you don't know who left mail at your wagon this morning.
I told you, they just dropped them in the mailbag. I'm not always there.
Well, who are these people? I haven't checked them.
Well, Joy's our head clown. Ed Bailey's got an animal act.
How about these two?
Well, Corky's a small boy. I don't think you'll need him. And Pete's our boss canvas man.
Whoa!
Hi, Mr. Champion. Wait till you hear what we figured out for Ned's ass. There's going to be a burning hoop with a lion and a tiger in a cage with him. But only when he jumps to the hoop, he's going to land in a bucket of water.
That's great, Corky. Mr. Nolan, this is Joey, Ned Bailey, and this is Corky.
Hi. Howdy. Would you gentlemen mind stepping over to Mr. Champion's quarters for a moment?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong, Corky. Go find Pete and tell him I want to talk to him, will you?
Okay.
Now, you write on this paper, Omaha, Nebraska.
It's all right, Joey. Do as he asks.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. How are you?
Corky said you wanted to see me, Mr. Champion. Now, I ain't put up that fence yet, but I'll get to it the first thing in the morning for sure.
It's all right, Pete. It's not about the fences. This gentleman wants you to write Omaha, Nebraska on this piece of paper.
Right? Omaha? Nebraska?
Yeah, just go ahead and write it. What's that?
I never wrote Omaha, Nebraska before.
Well, what have you written?
I never wrote nothing before in my life.
That's all right, Pete. Thanks a lot.
How are you?
Well, are there any questions?
No, no questions.
Mr. Nolan, aren't you going to tell us what the writing's for?
Well, Mr. Nolan's a detective. He thinks we've got a bank robber hiding here in the circus.
Jiminy Willikers.
Well, if you gentlemen don't need me anymore.
Well, Mr. Nolan, you satisfied?
Not until I get my man. I know he's here. I'm gonna stick on these grounds until I find him.
Oh, hello, Joey. What's the matter? Why are you looking at me like that?
This afternoon you wrote this with your right hand. Why'd you change to your left hand when Nolan asked for that Omaha business, huh? All afternoon I've been fighting against coming in here and asking you about it. I refused to let myself believe you could be the man he was after.
Joey, I guess you're a better detective than he is.
Oh, no, I'm not. That man's like an octopus. He'll stay after you till he gets you. Why did you do it, Ned?
Joey, you know how much I love Madeline. I'd have done anything in the world for her if she'd wanted it. I just couldn't stand seeing her in any more pain. I thought maybe an operation might help her. I didn't know. I suppose even doctors sometimes have to guess like other people. I needed $2,000. I didn't have it, and I didn't have time to earn it. So I robbed the bank.
Did Madeline ever know?
She didn't come out of the operation. Well, after that, I ran away. Anywhere. Anywhere just to forget. And we met. I joined up with you and Champion. Figured the best way to repay my debt was to send the money back a little at a time. I guess I wasn't very smart.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna grab a train and I'll be out of here in an hour.
Oh, no. Spend the rest of your life running, they'll keep right after you. When are you ever going to get a chance to settle down, build a life for yourself?
That doesn't matter. Now that Madeline's gone, everything's gone.
Oh, that's not true. You got a chance for a good life, Ned. What? There might even be another woman in it someplace for you. You can't tell. Look, give yourself up. Give yourself up, and then in a few years you can come back with us. A couple of years, maybe. Against a lifetime of running.
Look, Joey, I'm paying that money back. I'm not gonna let them put me in prison.
All right. All right, I'm through talking to you. But promise me you won't do anything till you think it over. I'll come back. I'll come back in about an hour.
All right, Joey.
You like that song, Bimbo? It's French. There's more to it, but I haven't learned that part yet.
Hey, I think you better say goodnight to Bimbo. You still have some more lessons to do.
Oh, gee, Uncle Joey, I was planning to go over and see Ned and learn some more French.
Oh, well, I guess that would come under the heading of knowledge.
Then I can go?
Sure, you go ahead. Besides, I think Ned could do with a little company this evening.
Thanks a lot. Oh, Mr. Bailey! Mr. Bailey! Ned!
Hey, where you going? What's your hurry? Come here.
Hmm?
What's the trouble, son?
Nothing.
What have you got there? Let me see it. Oh, so it's Ned.
What do you mean?
It's very well noted. It's the same handwriting.
What you trying to say?
Ned's a bank robber, Corky.
No, he isn't. You're wrong. Ned wouldn't do a thing like that. He's a good man. Please, Mr. Nolan, don't go after him.
I got to, Corky. It's my job.
Mr. Nolan! Mr. Nolan!
Stop or I'll shoot! Boy, get me out of here. Get some help. Hurry up. Hurry up, boy.
Okay, Mr. Nolan, I'll get Ned. Ned! Ned! Ned, where are you? Ned! Ned, I'm alone! Ned, where are you? I'm alone, Ned!
Corky,
Ned!
where's Nolan?
He's in the quicksand. You've got to help me get him out. There's no one else around.
No, I can't do that, Corky. You know he wants to throw me in jail.
But you mustn't let him die.
Corky, I told you he wants to throw me in jail.
You've got to help me, Ned. You've got to.
Corky, I just can't.
I don't believe you, Ned. A man doesn't run away, not a real man. My Uncle Joy said that about you. He said you stood up and fought things, good or bad, and you never ran away.
Come on.
Well, hurry up! Hurry up! I'm sinking! Come on, get me out of here!
Corky, give me your coat.
Hurry up! I can't move! Come on, I'm sinking. This thing is sucking me down here.
Keep up! Pull it in. Pull it! Come on now. Pull!
Easy now, easy.
Take it, Corky. Pull, Corky, pull!
Thanks for lending me some clothes. I'll send them back to you as soon as I get these clean.
That's all right.
I'd give my right arm if I didn't have to take you in. But that's my job.
I know it is, Mr. Nolan, but
Right now, I'm willing to turn in my badge and forget the whole thing, but that wouldn't help Ned. They'd just assign another man to the case, and sooner or later they'd catch up with him again.
look, Mr. Nolan, we know he did wrong. But after all, hasn't he proved he's no criminal?
As far as I'm concerned, he has. I'll do what I can to get him off with a suspended sentence. Of course, he might have to remain in the custody of some responsible person, say like you, Mr. Champion.
I'm your man. Oh, Ned. We'll be waiting for you in your new act when we start out in the spring.
Thank you, Mr. Champion. So long, Joey.
Ned,
While I'm gone, don't you forget to study your French.
I won't.
All right, Mr. Nolan, whenever you're ready.
Do you think he'll be back soon?
oh, sure he will. Corky, sure he will. In the meantime, why don't you practice that French like he told you? And you can surprise him when he comes back, huh? Alouette, chante l'alouette. Alouette, chante plumerai.
J'en t'éplumerai la tête, j'en t'éplumerai la tête. Et la tête, alouette, oh,
Alouette, chante alouette.
Alouette, j'en t'éplumerai.